Alright, hello everybody and welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome. Welcome to a Sunday stream. Yes, I know, I skipped yesterday's stream. We didn't do a Sneaky Sasquatch stream yesterday. We're back at it again though. Why we didn't do a Sneaky Sasquatch stream? Well, I guess we had kind of like enough Sneaky Sasquatch for a while, eh? We'll see. We might just return to Sneaky Sasquatch once the update comes back for the update for the multiplayer, and we'll definitely enjoy some Sneaky Sasquatch multiplayer. But until then, we're just gonna find some other things and some other games to play because there's just so many of them. How dare you! Nah, to be honest, I was, of course, planning on doing Sneaky Sasquatch live stream. I just started doing some things back home, and that got me... What the heck? That got me quite busy and tired at the end of the day once I finished. Basically, what I was doing, I was messing up with my stairs at my house, kind of like try to do some detailing on the wooden surface, and it just took me all the day, and I was just so out of it by the end of the day. I was so tired that I knew I didn't have energy to do a live stream. I would have probably been like super chill, and you cannot do that when you're doing Sneaky Sasquatch because everybody's just killing me in the chat. But welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome. Hey Sophia, welcome to the stream. I love you. Thank you, buddy. Welcome. We got Aubrey, we got Tim. Unattack. If you guys were wondering what those quacks were just me clicking on these small birds. They were the ones quacking. Ah, my nose. So yeah, today's gonna be a really chill stream, of course. We're gonna be getting back at Starbirds to carry on the journey. I'm your biggest fan. Thank you so much, Tim. Look and see. Yes, you definitely are. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that the biggest fan command has gotten to almost 10,000 coins, 10,000 points. It's crazy. There we go. Ping pong balls have been added back to their position. Now I'm currently I just edited the 3 episodes of Starbirds. For some reason I have no recordings, so I had to basically clip my previous live stream and separate that into 3 episodes. But for the previous stream of Starbirds and today's live stream, we're gonna be editing those videos and just allow people to enjoy the episodes. We did get quite far into the game. I'm curious how many levels there are though, to be honest. Level selection. So if you go into level selection here, oh, you can actually see. Okay. Puzzling rounds. Wait, puzzling rounds. What is puzzling rounds? So we definitely did all these so far, right? We've done these sides, a little detour, and strange formations. I have a feeling these two right over here, there might be side missions, side quests that I haven't really checked out, to be honest, because this is Sablina region. We're currently still in a rift cycle, and I think we have 1 and 2, but the 8th one apparently is coming soon. So we're probably gonna be able to do the signals from beyond 1, and then we're gonna try to do these kind of like side quests and see what they're all about. Yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. You can even read a little bit of information about these regions you're exploring. That is so cool. Hey Bram, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm noticing that my light is not on the right pattern. Let me see if I can turn it on. Come on. It's not powering the right scene there. Probably gonna have to automate that. Please don't read it. Straight to gaming. Don't read what? Hold up. Let me turn on my rainbow line. The skylight behind me. Not rainbow. I mean, it is on, but it's not the animation that I need. I did turn it on, but it's not. What the heck? Oh, it's just 1%. There we go. All right, we got the animation in the background. Is it? I think it is, yeah. All right, much better. Finally, someone got my name right. I didn't even notice. People were actually getting it wrong. I was always saying Aubrey with AU. Hope something special will happen. We'll see, we'll see. Of course, apparently the game here is kind of like in early access. The game is not fully out, right? Because as I was saying, if you do go to level selection, there is another section here saying coming soon. So I guess the story is about to continue in the future. We are going to be finishing basically probably the storyline up to this point today. And we will see what other updates there will be added to the game. I put Aubrey. Oh, okay. No, you did it. Yeah, that was just a lousy mistake. That's true. Yeah, I remember, Aubrey. I remember. That was just a mistake from my end. I was wondering the positioning for this line you guys are now able to control. Is it okay the way I have it positioned, or should I place it somewhere else? That's what I'm actually curious about. I'm trying to switch to chat. There we go. So basically we have the light over here on this corner, but I'm wondering if I'm supposed to move this one somewhere else. Basically, the way this light is designed is to kind of like shine light on the walls, right? Mostly on the ceiling, because it's supposed to be taller, but I removed 2 slots from it so that it's a little bit lower, so you guys can actually see it in the camera. Because if I make it tall enough, you guys are not gonna be able to see those really cool waves. So I'm thinking if I'm supposed to kind of like position it somewhere else, if I'm supposed to maybe even have it even lower, so we get more of the beautiful sky animation on the walls. You can even see it on the door there a little bit. It's super, super cool. I'm loving this this light. This light is amazing. We'll see. I'm gonna figure it out if I'm gonna be able to change it and switch its position to somewhere else. I don't know. I'm basically trying to beautify my my scenes here. Just experiment until it looks good. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's very good, Aubrey. That having your username just Aubrey is perfect. Numbers are confusing. Trial and error. Yeah, that is true. This is actually the second position that I had the light. The first time I got the light and I installed it, I actually placed it right over there where you guys can control that single light on the side of the on the chair. That's where I had it positioned. But I figured that you guys cannot really see anything that well. So I thought that probably moving it behind me would be a much better idea. So now we have it behind me. I'm probably gonna try to remove another one of those legs of it and make it even shorter. And we will see if it's gonna be even better. I love you guys can control the lights like this though. So yeah, somebody switched this other light now to blue. You guys cannot see it because my camera keeps glitching. Come on, come on. My foot pedal doesn't always work, unfortunately. Yeah, there we go, yeah, you. And you can see the blue light over here as well that you just changed, right? We'll see. I might just change this light behind me and put it somewhere else. We'll see. We're going to experiment a little bit. Maybe I'm going to just put it lower and have the light shining from the back of the chair instead. We'll see. I'm going to experiment and see if that's going to be cool. All right. But that being said, let us jump into the journey here and continue the adventure. And with that, we're also going to be doing a quick intro to the new episode. Let me also move my face cam at the bottom here. There we go. And travel to the next sector. All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Starbirds as we made our way to Sector 7, Signals from Beyond. Now, if you guys haven't seen this game yet, this is a really special game created by Kurtzkaza, and I'm loving it so far. The gameplay is super duper unique, and what I love about it more is that you can finally kind of like explore along with these Starbirds and get to know their story and what they're about to do in space. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Finally, we were right at the big asteroid. The only thing left to do is set up the Strangelet detector, Strangelet detector, right, Stella? Well, the only thing, we still need to build it and place it on the highest plateau so the signal isn't obstructed. We're talking high, specifically ops. Calm down, Stella. We'll make it happen, no problem. So, how do we make it happen? Cap, let me take a look at the gather some samples. Finally, a challenge and some space dust in my suit again. Been sitting around for too long already. Thank you for liking the stream. Rust, are you? Rust, are you sure? Those cliffs look shifty. Could be as brittle as eggshells. I don't mean to imply you're about to do something foolish, but thank you for liking the stream again. Stella, let Rust stretch his wings a little. Not all birds enjoy being cooped up. This is part 3, right? Yes, Bram, this is part 3 of the live stream basically, but we're also going to be producing episodic videos for the series here, which are going to be much shorter videos for people that don't want to watch like 3 or 4 long hour videos. Yeah, so I don't know which one. This is going to be in the episodic video section. Stella, let Rust stretch his wings a little. Not all birds enjoy being cooped up. Exactly, Stella. All right, let's see what do we got here. Also, we only have one asteroid. Oh my gosh, hold up. Look at this asteroid. This one is absolutely giant. It's kind of like a moon, basically. And it apparently has all the resources that we need in just one asteroid. That's cool. This means we're going to have to pay extra attention, right, on how we actually do things around. Because you guys know that you can actually get blocked off by cables and cable management. So, let's go in. Thank you for liking the stream again, and let's see what we got here. What an incredible asteroid. I've never seen any surface terrain like it. The formation history must be truly unique. Stella, I don't think I'm getting up those walls anytime soon. They'll crumble to dust at the moment my wheels will touch the surface. How are we supposed to build on this then? Can't land up top, and we can't haul pipes up there either. Well, I got something in mind, but we'll need to test my ninth invention, the elastiscope, and gather some extra materials. So apparently I'm supposed to get like some sort of device that's gonna allow me to get all the way up here and build something on top. Alright, well, first thing is first, let's land. There we go. Next, let me start placing in extractors and get ourselves some materials. Let's get the tiny rover going as well. There we go. We do got some gas over there. Let me grab some of the gas from over here. So let's transfer all these. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to upgrade my base a little bit. That's what I forgot to do. Can I even upgrade now? Let me see if I can. I don't know. Because in order to upgrade, we can't really do it now. In-game. Can I go into the in-game menu? Rewards. Ah, there we go. So we can upgrade. Nice. And we do have quite a lot of points, right? Light goal? Yeah, we do have a light goal. The one at the bottom of the screen. Bottom right corner. So let me get... What should I upgrade here? The solar panels. Let's get the solar panels upgraded a little bit. Sublina building upgrades. There we go. Oh shoot, that's all I could upgrade actually. Never mind. All right, continue playing then. So we got a couple upgrades. That's good that you can actually go back and upgrade. Oh, mission completed there. Let's grab some more. Let's grab more of that and more of that. All right, this upgrade and upgrade. This I cannot upgrade just yet because I need more points. Let's get some of these materials going. Oh, look at this. We're getting instant materials here. We don't have to produce them no more. That's awesome. Let's get that upgraded. Oh, that is so good. Okay. Give me, I guess this one. Come here, Rover. Get this one going. I think I can upgrade the launcher a little bit. There we go. Let me see. What do I need to research this? So, research not affordable plateau ramp. So we can make like a plateau ramp apparently. Allow pipes and rovers to traverse the plateau. Ah, I get it. But I need 10 points and I do not have any. I need to do some more of these missions basically, right? Alright, have a good one, Bram. Thank you for checking out the stream, buddy. Thank you for coming over to say hi. Okay, let's grab more. Still can do it. Is this kind of like a tree? It sure looks like a tree. Oh, these are waters. Hold up. Let me place another launcher over here. Wait, what? Wait, what? We can only... Oh, never mind. I thought for a second we can only have one launcher and that's it. I was so confused. Alright, let's get some of this stuff going as well. So this is water, but why can I not place another launcher though? Let me research that. Yeah, I cannot place anything on these sides. Oh, because it's higher. Never mind. I'm getting now. So we are currently at a kind of like a lower level. I got it. Demelter. What does this do? Okay, we already have that, so I don't really need it, to be honest. Oh, we can leave it. Sure, why not? Okay, let's get more missions going. So one of these and another mission here. There we go. I'm also gonna try to upgrade as many things I can possibly upgrade just to move a little bit faster here. Stan, you can speed up the time. Yeah, I know. You can definitely speed up the time, like right about here, so that you can get more resources. Oh, you're spending tech points in order to speed up time. I don't like that. All right, let's see. Let's get more missions. I'm not in a hurry. Are we in a hurry? We're not in a hurry here. Okay, that's upgraded. That's upgraded. Oh, you know what the problem is? In order for... Wait, what? In order for me to make this ramp, I need specific type of resources. So for example, I need to make glass or strong alloy. And I make this using iron and carbon in a crucible. So let me place a crucible first. Here we go. Let's get another one of these. Send it here. Let's get another one of these. Send it here. You, buddy, are gonna come back through here, but I also need to give it power. And the thing about power is that I cannot get anywhere, but we can make a nuclear reactor. So let's start putting in some nuclear reactors here. In order to bring power to this thing, I need to place a nuclear reactor over here. Get one of these bad boys on this side and power it up. Let me also level it up. Let's get more. And this bad boy is gonna have to power this thingamajig. There we go. Okay, so this is gonna make us the strong alloy. What's good? Welcome to the stream. HGI, welcome to the stream, buddy. We of course can power this up even more, right? Oh yeah, look at how you can power something else with it as well. Okay, in that case, let me get myself another one of these machines over here and power this up. There we go. Feathers. I can't even make feathers. How am I gonna make feathers? Oh, it's not producing enough. Okay, level it up then. Now it should be producing 8 energy, maybe? Yeah, look at that. It's going all the way up to maybe 8. It is. Perfect. Okay, that's what we needed. Let's get even more of that. Silicone, hydrocarbon. So in order to make hydrocarbon, I could use... What can I use? Methane and carbon. That's what we need. We have methane here. And carbon right over here. These things. Okay. In that case, disconnect you. Level this up. Let me get one on methane. Over here, I guess. And these ones are using a chemical lab. Let me get myself a chemical lab first of all. Oh, never mind. I need points. Damn it, Ballbot. I don't know why I'm using my dev channel, lol. I watch a lot of Kurzgesagt, so I am into Starbirds. Yeah, I love Kurzgesagt. Kurzgesagt is definitely one of my favorite channels for sure. They're just doing a really amazing job, not just with their animations, right, but also the way they're telling the stories and the way they're explaining things is just super duper smart. That's also one of the reasons why I love what they're doing. Okay, this. It doesn't need power, that's good. This goes here, this goes here. And this goes here. There we go. All right, so now this is going to produce carbon. Hydrocarbon, actually. Yep. So that's going to give us what we need. Hey, Jupiter. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome. I think there is a command called !Jupiter in the chat to control this light over here. I'm loving this light. I hate it that I can't see it. It's behind me. Level 2 and above, Aubrey. Is it? I think it's level 2 and above. Let me check. Let me make sure I'm not telling lies here. Yeah, level 2 and above. Exactly. Okay, so this is giving us the hydrocarbon. Let me get these going first. Let me get this mission accepted. This one. Okay, and this one. You make me want to change my plan. That's the plan. I played the demo of this. Yeah, I also played the demo of Starbirds here, and that's what got me super in love with the game. And now that the game is out, of course, I'm a content creator, so I did get the game from developers. I don't get all the games from developers, don't get me wrong, but this one has been given to me by developers to check out, share with everybody, and hopefully get more people to buy it and play it. And usually I don't just play any game that gets shared to me. I get tons of free games, don't get me wrong, tons of them. And I refuse tons of them as well. Just because if I personally don't think that game is good enough for me, then it's not good enough for y'all. So I don't share it. But this is not the case with this one. All right, let's try to make some acid. How do we make natural occurring? Oh, so apparently acid needs to be extracted in this region. But I can't really extract it. In that case, let me try to figure out how to make the plateau RAM. Maybe that's what we need to do next. Oh, hold up. How about feathers? Do I have what I need for the feathers? I do. I can actually make a habitat. Hold up. Let's place a habitat as well. So let's get ourselves a habitat like right about here. Connect this one and start making some feathers. Oh, you need electricity actually. Shoot. I hate this. I wonder. I mean, of course we can grab a cable and bring it over to the habitat. We can definitely do that. There we go. It has power. This is now going to produce feathers. Perfect. So accept that one. Let's get this one going as well. Hey, cool guy. One question. Have the creators of the game have a YouTube channel? Yes, Kurtzkaza. Now, keep in mind, right? The game has been created in collaboration with a team of developers. The YouTubers that created this game, along with the developers, they are very, very well-known YouTubers. Kurtzkaza is their channel name. Of course, it's a very, very tricky name to spell. Let me see if I can find it right here for y'all to check out. Let me go into the main menu and see if I can spot it. All right, there we go. You can actually see it over here. So basically, Takana Interactive, along with Kurtzkaza in a nutshell. This is the YouTube channel that you guys are looking for.
Humans are apes with smartphones.
Their video started. Stop. Okay, there we go. So this is the YouTube channel you guys are looking for if you're curious about their creation. And their videos are top notch. All of them are super animated, just like the game we're playing right now. But the story and everything they're doing is amazing. They have like 24 million subscribers. So if you guys didn't know about Kurtzkaza, you should check him out for sure. Shout out to Kurtzkaza. All right. Let's continue. So I got the power to this thingamajig so we can start producing feathers. Hold up. We gotta start going up. So, we gotta make light alloy. In order to make light alloy, we need feathers and strong alloy. Strong alloy is being produced right over here. And feathers are right over here, right? And again, I gotta basically use another one of these over here. Let me get myself a splitter. Get some of them over there, some of them over here. There we go. Let's get the chemical lab upgraded. Let's get the crucible upgraded. I'm gonna try to upgrade here as many things as I can possibly upgrade. Let's get that going. Okay, there we go. These are upgraded. This is not upgraded. Let's upgrade real fast. Okay, that's upgraded. That's upgraded. This was not upgraded. This one is not upgraded. Upgrade this one. Launcher is upgraded. Okay, looking good for now. Close on taking Grammy Boy. Oh, you are. Hey, Loaf. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome. And I gotta bring the feathers as well from over here. So let me get myself another one of these splitters. This bad boy is gonna connect to the splitter here and then to this one. There we go. The problem is I'm not gonna be able to send this over anymore, which is annoying. Is he getting what he needs? I wonder. Oh yeah, it is making me the alloy. So how do we do this? I think I have to place the feathers somewhere else, to be honest. Yeah. We're having a little bit of issues here. So let me get the habitat and move the habitat over here. Now, we're gonna also have to power it up, right? That's the thing about the habitat. Let me get one of those splitters over here. There we go. This one goes here, and the electricity is going to actually have to go back. There we go. Take it back, buddy. Take it back. I gotta go with the electricity all the way through this other side. Let me just get the cable here and power it up on this side and get another, hold up, another cable exactly and power this one. There we go. All right, much better. Whew, this is tricky. This is a little bit tricky, but with proper management, you can definitely do it. Okay. Let's see what else I gotta do. Let me grab the resources first and get more of these. So, what are we getting? I'm trying to basically get light alloy, which we are getting right now from this thing, right? But now the light alloy needs to go back in here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we're sending light alloy to the base. If I go here, we're gonna be getting this. Next, I gotta make the elastoscope. Oh, shoot. So we need to make thread and we need to make plastic. Plastic is made using hydrocarbon. So hydrocarbon over here. This bad boy. Actually, no, not that one, sorry. Hydrocarbon is being made over here. So this one needs to send it into the base, but I also need to refine it. So let me get another one of these splitters. Hold up, I gotta move things around because it's a little bit cramped here. So you destroy. Let me get that extractor instead over here, placed over there. Now I need a splitter over here. There we go. And now I need a refiner over here. Connect this here, and this goes here, and this goes here. There we go. So now we're basically sending one type of hydrocarbon into refinery to make plastic out of it, and one of the hydrocarbon inside over here. That's exactly what I needed. Let me also upgrade this bad boy, so it refines a little bit faster. Let's upgrade the chemical lab, and let's also upgrade that launcher. All right, looking good. And this one needs to be upgraded back. There we go. Nice. Whew, Tricky, tricky, tricky. Now, the thing is, what did I need to do here? So I need to make ectoplasm out of plastic. I don't really need to send the plastic back to the base, though. That's the thing. I need the plastic sent somewhere else. So I'm probably going to have to split this one, this plastic, right? I'm probably going to have to split it somewhere. But for now, let's just leave it go there, I guess. Let's just let it do its thing. So I don't have to focus on it. And next up, let me try to make thread. Thread is being done with feathers and what? How do you make thread? What? Oh, I gotta refine feathers to make thread? Is that what it's saying? Right over here? So I gotta get another refinery on this side, basically. And then over there. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, upgrade that one as well. Interesting. So that's gonna do what I need. And basically now we have thread and plastic, but I now gotta combine thread and plastic in order to transform it using a stuff factory. So thread and plastic needs to go inside this thingamajig. So basically, let's see, let's get another splitter here, here, and this one goes all the way around. Over here, this one goes in here. And the thread is gonna have to go with a splitter like this, and like this. Holy smokes. Now the problem is, this thingamajig needs power. Shoot. So I gotta bring it some power as well. The thing is, I don't believe this generator, this reactor is gonna be providing enough power. So I'm probably gonna need a new reactor with a bunch of electricity cables. So what I'm gonna do, once again, remove that. Let me get rid of the cable in here. Can I remove the cable? Hey, the heck? Dude, cable! There we go, the pipe is deleted. This pipe needs to come over here, actually. Okay. Oh, shit, that's a problem, though. I can't have that. I cannot have that. And the reason I cannot have this is because I'm not going to be able to bring the resource from here. So what I'm going to do... I don't even need this resource, actually, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really need it just yet. So let's do that. But let me also figure out how to bring electricity, because what we need now is another one of those reactors. This bad boy. Let's give it power from here and power from here. There we go. There we go. Upgrade. Upgrade. And bring the power over to this one. You should have enough. Hey, Raphael. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Stan, what is this game? I know I joined last stream, but I know nothing about this game. This game is called Starbirds. It's a really, really special little game created by Kurtzkazan in a nutshell, like a really popular YouTube channel with over 25 million subscribers. It's super, super fun. It's super fun. It's about strategy, of course. It might not be for everybody. Not everybody might be able to play this because they might not figure out exactly how to actually play anything. But once you get it, it's super, super good. All right, and I think we're about to get ourselves the platform to go to the next levels. So let me start getting more missions going here in the meantime. Let's get this one going as well. Stan, look at the avatars. What am I looking for? Ooh, nice. We got the full adventure time going. That's awesome. We got Jake and Finn on the stage. You guys also need a villain. That's what you need. You need a villain to fight with. Take that, Aubrey. Hey, Justice, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Oh, water. I'm pretty thirsty after all. Well, let me get my resources here and get some more going. More missions. I mean, you guys can see how complicated the game can get, right? With all these pipes and everything. It can get super, super complicated, but it's so good. Such a good game. I love what the developers have created here. This is a very unique adventure, for sure. Hey, finally we got the plateau ramp. There we go. All right, well, with this ramp, auto-adjusts to the terrain and adheres to the asteroid while evenly distributing stress to avoid crumbling walls. Ruth, I'll focus on the Strangler detector. If needed, you can use my lab to build more ramps, but I will want it back eventually. Huh? So we could use the opportunity to make more booms too, right? Sure, but the ramps have I've gotta come first. Then we'll see what we've got logistical capacity for. Let's just build a path on the top. Right. So, let me get this one. The heck is this? I got no clue what that is. So first of all, we need to build ourselves a path. This one. Hey, there we go. We made it to the next level. That is awesome. All right, now that we made ourselves our way up, let me grab these things. Let me get the rover up. There we go. We got water, we got crystals. Perfect. Let me get myself another launch pad. So this one's gonna be right over here. And we're probably gonna need like another launch pad on this section over here. Let me also get a melter to melt up these resources and grab more of it. There we go. That's good. What is that? We might need another melter here as well, actually. Just because we can. There we go. So, let's start collecting water first. You, give me water. You, upgrade. We're gonna need a little bit of stuff over here. There we go. Upgrade that. So, let's also get some quartz. We definitely don't have any. There we go. Get that upgraded. I don't even know why I made this launcher, to be honest. I'm gonna remove it. I don't think I need it. Hey, Andy, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome.
Have no fear, legendary member Andy Wong is here.
Why was there no Sneaky Sasquatch yesterday? Yeah, I was a little bit tired yesterday because I had some stuff to do and I got super, super tired at the end of the day. I just didn't feel like doing a stream. I was out of it. But we got a stream today. And also, late happy birthday, buddy. Okay, we can finally sell water. There we go. And that one. Cool. Now, what does the mission want me to do? Chip. I need to do chips. In order to do a chip, I need to get conductor. In order to get conductor, I need plastic and glass. In order to get glass, I need quartz. Okay. So, Let's see here. The problem that I'm having is that I know I need plastic. I already have plastic around here being produced. I might just have to stop doing this one, to be honest. We're already done with this part of the mission, right? So I might as well just send the plastic over instead. Right? Instead of sending it here, I might just send it somewhere else. Same with this one. There's absolutely no need to send the plastic and the threads in here. I might as well just go on the bridge and bring them over. But if I do that, I need to remove these two here. So, let me get the water going over here instead. Let me remove that bad boy. We already have one. Let's bring the thread over. And let me bring... Oh, shoot. I cannot... Actually, you know what? I can bring this. Let me remove the cable. We don't need to power that up anymore. There we go. And let's just bring this bad boy over. Okay. So we have threads and we have plastic. What do I need to use thread and plastic for? In order to make that conductor, maybe no. I need glass actually and plastic. And glass is made out of quartz. Okay.
Stan, breaking news. The search for a Stantin gaming is still going on. Stan shapeshifted into a bird and is exploding the galaxy. We are doomed for real.
I'm exploring. I'm not exploding it, though. I'm exploding the galaxy. Definitely not exploding it. So that's gonna make us glass. So I need glass and quartz. Actually, no. Hold up. What do I need? Plastic and glass in order to make the conductor, and I need a component lab over here. So the glass goes there. I could also hold up, let me also get myself a splitter. There we go. This one goes here. So what I need? Plastic, right? That is plastic over here. There we go. So that's gonna get us plastic. Hold up, let me check. Chip. No, not the chip, sorry. This. So now we're using plastic and glass, and we're making conductor. So that's plastic coming over, glass over here, and this should be making the conductor, but I need electricity. So in order to make electricity, we need, of course, a nuclear reactor placed over here. We need these guys over here to start producing energy. Upgrade, and power this up. All right, there we go. Whew, so much stuff. Hey, Felix, welcome to the stream, buddy. All right, and this is basically producing us the resource that I need. Hold up, let me do this. Let me get the plastics here going this way and maybe here. But if I do this, I'm not gonna be able to put it in there. That's fine because I can basically do a separator here. And then bring it over here. There we go. All right, so we got that going, but next, if I really want to do electronics factory, I don't even have an electronics factory. Hold up a minute. Oh yeah, I gotta research it. Never mind. So in the electronics factory, I'm gonna need conductor and circuit boards. How do we make circuit boards? Let's find out. So next up, circuit boards. Circuit boards are made with silicone, an acid, which I have none of it, which means I gotta go to another level at the top and bring it over, basically, yeah. So I need to get another one of these plateau ramps over here. Exactly. Wait, what is that? A shroom? How does shroom even get up here? Fungal spores are very resilient. Some can survive space travel. Likely hitched a rod on an asteroid and found a place to grow. A drone brought back a sample. Its fruiting body forms a kind of natural electric circuit. Odd indeed. If it conducts energy, we could use it as a power source. Let's test it carefully. Okay. So we got acid over here. We got this stuff. Actually, that's all we have. Oh, hold up. So this thing does produce electricity. That is cool. What? That's actually pretty sick. So I could basically power this machine up with the mushroom. That's actually pretty cool. I don't do it. I don't want to do it though because it's kind of like getting me confused here. So I'm gonna keep on powering it like this. What I need though is this building to be done. Do I need anything for it? Oh, of course. In order for it to do this one, we need circuit boards. Of course. Okay. So again, let's figure out how to get circuit boards going. In order to get circuit boards, we need silicone and acid in a component lab. Silicone, acid over here in a component lab. Oh, that's a chemical lab, never mind. This is a component lab. Oh, and I can actually power it up right over here. Ah, that is cool. And I can get myself a... What is it? Launch pad over here. Upgrade it. Okay, this goes here. Let me give it acid. Let me send some acid over to my base as well while we're at it. Let's also get this one over here. And let's also send some back to the base over here. Easy. Okay, looking good. So this fella should be sending in the boards, the circuit boards. Now the thing is, I actually need a splitter. This goes here. This goes here. And I need this one to come on over here. Because I need these two basically combined in the brand new structure that I'm going to be making and produce... what are we producing? I don't even know. A circuit. With the circuit board, of course. Almost there. Come on. We got this. In the meantime, let's make that building. Electronics factory. There we go. And now with the factory, we can get ourselves the electronics factory on this side. Just like that. And this goes here. This goes here. And I can power this up. I should probably make a new one. Yeah, I think I gotta make a new one to power both of them up. So let's go with another one here. Let's get more stuff sent over here. And hopefully that should power it up enough. Is it? Come on. There we go. All right, we're making chips. And now with the chips, I'm gonna be able to basically send them back home through a launch pad over here. There we go. So, we're getting chips. Next up, we're gonna need lasers. Awesome. Man, it is tricky, but it's way too good. It is way, way, way too good. So, lasers we're making with glass and uranium in a optics factory. Glass and uranium. This thing over here is not what I need. So I'm just gonna close that up. I'm gonna let it go inside my base. That's fine. Let's get more resources here. So where's my glass being produced? Not that, not that. I'm trying to figure out where I'm producing the glass. Not that one. I'm producing it up here. Yeah, I am. Okay. So again, I need glass and uranium from here. That's what I could get. It's plastic. Okay, now we can get the uranium. Oh wait, it is uranium, it's not this. I was wrong. Yeah, it's uranium and I have none close by. I do have the uranium on this side though that I could get to use. But I need to move this away. Or, hold up a minute. Could I maybe bring... Oh, you can bring it up over here like this, never mind. That's good. Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna need that factory. I'm gonna need some space over here. So let's do that. So the factory that I need to build is optics, which unfortunately also needs power. So I'm also gonna have to power this up somehow. Where can I bring a cable? This plastic cable is annoying. This goes here. This goes here, basically. And this is gonna send it over here, right? But my question is, how do I power this up? Oh, you know what? I can power with this thing. Never mind. Easy. Because we no longer need conductors, do we? Actually, I think we can't. We need to. Yeah, I think we need it. Never mind. I think we still need it. I guess I'm gonna have to make another generator. Okay, that's good. That's getting what he needs. But I still need plastics in here. Dang it. How do I do that? Okay, stop this. Destroy this, destroy this. This thing is gonna get the plastics that it needs. You know, to keep on making conductors. Yeah, see? I cannot do it without the conductors. So I gotta bring electricity to this thing. Now, the thing is... what if I just make one of these bad boys on this side somewhere to produce electricity? I didn't get myself another one of these fellas. Upgrade it. Bring both of them over. There we go. In here I'm gonna need splitters. Let's get the plastic a little bit further away, like this. Let's get the generator like about here. This one destroyed. Okay, you're gonna power that up. So that's one of the splitters. Boom. Boom and boom. And there's another splitter. Boom, boom, and boom, I guess. But I'm not gonna be able to put it in there. So let's just remove the splitter and then connect it here. Okay. Is that gonna be enough? Is that... Oh shoot, I mean it is, but this thing needs to start powering it up. One more, come on, get one more. There we go, it works. Dang it. This is tricky. I guess everybody went quiet. Yeah, they did. They sure did. All right, we're still making chips. That's good. A little bit slow at making them, but we're still making them, I guess. Let me see, let me make sure. So, circuit board and conductors. This fellow is sending the conductors over here, but he's quite slow at it. I could give it more glass. Hold up a minute. Let's make more glass for it. So in order to make glass, to kind of like speed up the process, let's do this. Upgrade it. Refinery. Here. Boom. Boom. Hold up, buddy. Can I not connect this to it? Oh, shoot, I can't. I think I have way too many connections. In that case, let's remove this pipe and give it this pipe instead. And upgrade this one. There we go. All right, the Strangelet detector is complete. Ruth, go and place it in the small crater on the highest plateau. On it. All right, perfect. So we got ourselves the detector that we needed. And I think this, the largest plateau is going to be, the highest plateau is going to be this one over here, right? So let's make another plateau. That's going to take us all the way to the top over here. There we go. Yep, this here is the spot. Prime real estate for the Strangelet detector. The Strangelet, I think it's called, not the Strangelet. I don't know why I keep on calling it Strangelet. And this one goes, yeah. What a beautiful piece of tech. Is that the Strangelet detector ready to fire up, Stella? Almost. We still need to supply it with a large-scale energy source. Ooh. Well, we have a lot of stuff here. So, how much power does it need? 8. Easy. One of these. One of these. One of these. And I guess one of these. There we go. That's gonna give power. Upgrade. Upgrade and upgrade. Easy. Holy smokes, we already powered it. That was so fast. We actually finished this level so fast. That's the last box checked. The Strangelet detector is finally ready. Everything is in place. We just need to push that button like right over there. And this thing is going to reveal the secrets of the universe? Don't tell me it's 44 or 42. We don't know. That's why it's called a secret, Ruth. The big question is, are there more Strangelets out there, or was it a local anomaly? Yes, you may peck the button, but not yet. Captain, any last words? Right, Flock, hear me. As hatchlings, we heard tales of great explorer. Amelia, Eckhart, Marco Polo, Captain Cook, but now it's about us. We braved the cold and the dust. We invented and adapted, and now we will reap our rewards. Let's use the feathers to write history. I'm more interested in the resource we will find, to be honest. But even if I'm getting goosebumps, can we stop squawking and finally go? Putting on my spacesuit. Oh, we're just waiting for the signal to come back, right, with something. It is, look at that. So I'm guessing this is gonna be the brand new region. Oh shoot, hold up, there's so many. What the heck? I thought it was gonna be just 1 point, but no, there's so many of them. And there we go. Signals from Beyond completed. This was awesome, actually. I really enjoyed this level quite a lot because it was on a single asteroid compared to jumping from one asteroid to the other and bringing some resources from the one asteroid to the other ones and combining them. Of course, that stuff also looks great and everything, but that was so cool. And with that, we basically just finished the game up to this point, of course. The story will continue. This is coming soon, apparently. I'm not quite sure exactly what developers are planning on when developers are planning on releasing more sectors for us to check out. But this was cool. But at the same time, I'm questioning, what is the puzzling route? Is this kind of like a mini side quest level? Sector 5.1 actually. It is kind of like a mini level. So the victory is to get conductors. Once I get conductors, apparently the mission is complete. And in order to get conductors, I need plastic and glass. In order to get plastic, I need hydrocarbon. In order to make hydrocarbon, we need methane and carbon. So I think there's methane over here. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. This is kind of like a puzzle game. This one is empty. Actually, I don't think it's empty. I think you gotta explore it first to figure out what's inside it. So, let me place this. Wait, seriously? Is it actually empty? It is empty. What the heck? Oh, I don't like that. I just wasted points. Hold up. Continue playing, I guess. Let me go with water here. We know that this has water. Oh, shoot. I have no more points, actually, to explore that one as well. Let me just place... I didn't want to leave, but that's fine. Let's go get some water first. Holy moly. So maybe the way you're gonna get resources by simply using the hover to just go and manually collect like this. This is cool. This is kind of like a puzzle level where you're gonna have to figure out how to actually complete it. Thank you for liking the stream, by the way, whoever that was. Okay, so this is gonna give us water. Let's get ourselves some water over here. I'm not gonna upgrade the spaceship just yet. This thing is gonna bring water. That's all I want for now. Also, let's accept that mission. Let's go get some gas as well while we're at it. You know what I can do, actually? Hold up. Since we know this asteroid has nothing, talking to the moon, let's recall that. Because apparently you can recall structures and move into a different asteroid. Placing it here. There we go. Let's get another hoverboard and collect all these resources as well. Thank you very much. That's gonna be the gas we're gonna have to get going. But in the meantime, okay, let's get some gas, transfer back to the base over here. Let's also upgrade this one. Achievement missed! Dang it, because I upgraded the buildings. I think the game wanted me to finish up this chapter without upgrading any buildings. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. What other resources can we get? Let's also discover this one. And let me go get some resources out of this one as well. There we go. And go on. There we go. Okay. So in order to make quartz, I need silicone and water. We're already producing water. What I need is to bring the silicone, or more like the water, over here and use the silicone, right? So I'm gonna have to combine these ones. Let's see. I need a chemical lab. Chemical lab over here. This is gonna produce it over here. The chemical lab is gonna send it basically to the base. Let's also get some quartz because we are gonna produce quartz eventually. But I need water basically. I need to send water over here, right? So if I go with this one and go back on this one, I get myself another launcher. And I give this launcher some water. There we go. And then we connect this launcher to where we have the silicone. And then once this gets it, goes here, and it's gonna produce us quartz. So let's let it do its thing over there. Produces the quartz that we need. In the meantime, so weird that these other asteroids have nothing on them. Very weird. Okay, let me use the rover to collect some more resources in the meantime. There we go. I think I just glitched my rover inside inside the asteroid. That was funny. I've never seen that bug before. Alright, glass. So now, using quartz, I could make glass. Let me go where we're producing the quartz and make some glass out of it. So right over here, we're basically producing quartz out of this thing, right? So let me get myself a splitter. There we go. Send some over there. Chemical lab upgraded. This upgraded. Launchpad upgraded. Hold up, let's get some more missions going. Glass I said that I want to make. So in order to make glass, I need quartz. And I need a refiner. Let me get a refiner over here. This goes here. This goes here. There we go. So it's gonna produce us the glass that we need. All right, so we got the glass. I also have to combine the glass from this thing, I'm noticing. So I'm basically gonna need a splitter, just like that. So the glass is gonna have to go into, let's see, a component lab. So component lab here. The component lab is gonna need electricity though. So I do have a little bit of electricity that I can grab from here and from here. So I'm gonna have to move things around a little bit. Okay, let's destroy that. Let me get myself this one moved on this side. That's a refinery that's gonna have to be moved right on. Wait. No, stop. This refinery destroyed, first of all, and moved over here. There we go. Electricity from here comes to this thing. What? Destroy the pipe. Destroy the cable. Let's get it going again. I do need another one over here. And probably another one over here. Connect to this. This bad boy comes to this side. Stop. Okay, destroy that. Put it here. I can't cross, seriously? Oh, there we go. Okay, finally got it. And this is gonna make it over here. Perfect. This bad boy, of course, eventually once it's done, it's gonna be sending over the resource on that side. Okay. Glass and oxygen. I'm also gonna have to produce some oxygen. You know what? Hold up. Let me produce some oxygen. Stan, the game can't hear you. I know. Sometimes I do find myself talking to the games that I play. Or the characters that I play in the games. Okay. Let's get the refinery here. Oh, shoot. Oh, I can't even make oxygen. Are you kidding me here? I basically have to transfer it to a different location. So, water goes here. Let me transfer. Over here it's almost 11 p.m. Okay, so I gotta get some water in this one so I can transform it into oxygen. So that goes there. This goes here. What? There we go. So this is gonna transfer oxygen into this one. Cool. All right. Okay, back to the main mission. So the main mission is to eventually create a plastic. In order to make the plastic, wait, what? Oh, that's not it. Oh, we're producing glass? Okay, I think we're good. So we're basically finally producing glass and we're sending it over to the space station. Exactly. The next mission is gonna be hydrocarbon. But hydrocarbon is made out of carbon and methane. We do have methane. But in order to make carbon, I need methane and oxygen. Okay. The thing is, if I transfer the water over here... Oh, you know what? I have the ability to unmelt stuff. That is true. Do I? No, I don't. I don't have that structure. Okay, never mind. So I gotta send some carbon from this one to a different location. So let's get the carbon over here. And oxygen, both on this one. Exactly. So let me go here again. Let me make a... shoot. The problem with this asteroid is that it's not big enough. It is not big enough to be able to hold 2 landing pads. That's the problem. What about this one? Oh, we have a... shoot, I need more resources, never mind. I was about to say we have a launch pad, but I'm out of stuff. The thing is, I no longer need launch pad over here. The landing pad. So I gotta remove this landing pad from this side and move it to the other asteroid. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So let's move on to this other asteroid. It might be a bit bigger. I still cannot place that thing. Oh, there we go. Finally got it. Okay. So we got one landing pad. One of these things. Okay. Let me get the oxygen inside. Water, I actually want to say. So water goes here. So that's going to be transforming into oxygen. I also need to send, of course, this stuff. So I need a new landing pad. Can I not use the same landing pad? Oh, shoot, no, you cannot. It's basically moving it. So you need one landing pad for each resource you're trying to send. That's quite annoying, though, to be honest. Come on. Come on. Wait, what? Wait, what? No, that's no good. I need the water back in. Put the water back in there. I don't need no ash. Exactly, oxygen is what I need. Got some resources. Let's get some more. I love it. So basically these kind of like side quests, these extra missions that we got here to play, these are kind of like challenge modes where the game developers are just giving you like just a tiny bit of a few resources that you can play with. Like just a few resources that you can play with, and they want you to basically finish the level with what you got. Pretty cool. Pretty cool mechanic. Okay, let's get more. So we are getting oxygen, but as I was saying, I need another launching pad. Do I have enough money to send the gas in here as well? That is my question. Yes, we do have money for another one. Oxygen, exactly. Let's split it. There we go. Because I do need to make hydrocarbon. I actually need to make this, carbon. Using the chemical lab. So chemical lab and oxygen. And then this one needs to get the gas from here transferred to this one. There we go. And now the gas is making its way over. This thing puts in here. And this should produce us carbon. And then with carbon, in another chemical lab, so with methane, we got the carbon over here, and the methane that's coming out of this, exactly, we gotta get ourselves another one of these chemical labs and get. So there's another chemical lab. This goes here, and this goes here. Actually, no, not this one, sorry. This one. There we go. Not to mention, I need another splitter here. So I can send some of these resources back to the spaceship over here. Just so we can get some extra resources, right? Why not? This gets upgraded. There we go. Let's do this. All right, so we're finally making hydrocarbon out of this one, right? Yeah, hydrocarbon. But now with hydrocarbon, we can transform that into plastic. So this means we can grab this, put it here. This goes to the base, basically, send it back to my main base. But I'm also gonna need it to make plastic if I put a refinery over here. Another splitter. There we go. Let's upgrade this bad boy. Upgrade chemical lab. Okay. So we got plastic over here, and now all I need is glass and plastic. So basically, I need a component lab. Now, the question is, where am I producing the glass? Am I producing it here? Yes, I think so. Yeah, this is producing the glass, okay. Which the glass is already going into this one that I'm no longer producing, actually. I think I've stopped doing this one as I no longer need it. But I think I need to send the glass over to somewhere else. I forgot what I was doing with the glass here. Why am I sending it to this thing? This thing is not producing anything, so I'm confused. If I bring the plastic over here then, since this is making already glass, then that should actually be good. So all I gotta do is just bring the plastic over to this landing pad. This one puts it in here, and this is just gonna send it in. And we should be good. Yep. So let me see if I can send the plastic over. So the plastic that's getting produced over here, which is this bad boy. Oh, it's actually already being sent over there. You know what? I can easily just make another launch pad. I have enough. Here we go. So this gets plastic. And this plastic is going to be transferred to where we have glass, which is right over here. And when the plastic is gonna arrive, which is here, it's gonna make its way on this structure. This structure is gonna be basically transforming it into, let me see, exactly. So we got plastic, we got glass into conductor. And that is basically the mission that we have. Once you have a conductor done, victory. That is cool. Now, of course, it's just gonna take a while until we actually receive the delivery. If it's gonna work. It should work, though. The way we already made the system, it should definitely work. Very cool that developers decided to kind of like make like really tiny side missions. Okay, we got plastic, we got glass. But I need it here. Why is it not getting transferred? You know what I'm gonna do? To make sure the plastic arrives faster to me, I'm actually going to stop sending it over to this pipe. Just gonna send it straight here. Also, this resource ain't gonna go to the main base no more. It's just gonna make its way straight over here. This one is upgraded. This one's waiting for methane. It already has enough. This one, though. Let me destroy this pipe. So again, it only goes right over here. That's also upgraded. Okay, that's good. And then oxygen. We don't need it. We just need it to go in here. There we go. Now we're getting the resources that we need. Sometimes it's stopping a little bit. The system is stopping a little bit because you have way too many of these connectors. Once you have way too many of these pipe hubs going, basically the game kind of like knows that it has to send one item to the main pod, one item to that side, one item to that side, and that's basically stopping the process quite a bit. That's also leveled up. This pipe is not necessary anymore, but that's fine. And look at this. This is working so much better now. Of course, the limitation that we have is the delivery of water. It's just taking a little bit for the water to arrive. That's all. And there we go. Mission completed. That's awesome. Sector 5.1. So good. And of course, when you're finishing the level, you can actually see it light up like this. And we do know that we have 2 more extra ones right on this side that we got to check out. Basically, like 2 more puzzles that we got to solve. Super duper interesting little game, to be honest. I'm quite curious to see what new regions developers are going to open. Currently, we only have like 2 sectors. I was definitely expecting the game to be quite big. Not just like 2 regions. It's been quite short. I don't know exactly when developers are planning on opening up the other regions. There probably is some discussions in their game, in their community, on when they're planning on releasing new regions. Let's see if I can find anything. Like a roadmap, right? A roadmap would be great. Yeah, I'm not seeing no roadmaps at the moment. So we don't really know exactly when developers are going to be planning on releasing the next regions. Grab the Captain Mug. Huh. Yep, I got absolutely no clue. So I guess we're gonna have to just gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait for them to open up new region for us. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're definitely gonna come back at the game whenever they're gonna release more locations. That's for sure. Interesting. All right. Well, that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. This has been a very short little adventure here, a very short stream of Starbirds. We just wanted to check it out again some more and see what it's all about. Do stay tuned tomorrow because tomorrow we're actually playing a brand new game. I think tomorrow is also going to be a really chill stream where we're going to be building a town. The game that we're going to be playing is called Town to City, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check in my library here. Yeah, it is Town to City, and it's actually releasing in 2 days. So we ain't going to be playing tomorrow. We're going to be playing the day after tomorrow, actually. We're going to see what we're going to be doing tomorrow, though. Probably going to come back to Donkey Kong because we haven't played Donkey Kong in a long time, and I really have to finish that game. It's been long enough. It's been long enough since it has been released, and I still did not manage to finish it up to this day. So, that being said, y'all, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it and haven't already, a like is very much appreciated as usual. And I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. Bye, everybody.